Hi, I'm Chick Henry, proud recipient of the Rare Spares Legend Award. You know, I've built quite a few cars over the years, and I know what it takes to build a full restoration or build an award-winning show car that's more like a piece of automotive art. And you know what? I wish I'd had access to professional advice and instruction on how to fit some of the parts I needed. But now, through the Rare Spares Shed Talk series, we're proud to bring you the latest information on products and the best installation techniques for you. So keep an eye on the Rare Spares website, and on behalf of Rare Spares, we're so proud to be able to bring you the Shed Talk series to help you build a fantastic car and enjoy your motoring passion.
Shed Talk, brought to you by Rare Spares.
Welcome to Shed Talk. In this edition, we're going to show you the correct fitting process for an FB-EK Holden front screen seal. A couple of points to remember is make sure the body shell is clean of any sealants. The mouldings, that's most important, have been straightened and polished before you start. In this edition of Shed Talk, we're going to show you the correct fitting process to put a windscreen rubber in an EK Holden. I have Lance giving me a hand today to hold the glass in the right position when the time comes. So once you've made sure the opening is free of old sealant and any rust particles and clean, it's time then to put the rubber on the glass, which I'll ask Lance to do now, and we'll get ready for the fitment.
Okay, well I'm just going to fit this rubber to the glass whilst Leigh's cleaning up those mouldings. This process is pretty simple. The hard part comes when we go to fit the mouldings into the rubber. I always start at the moulded corner end. I'll use my windscreen fitter's hook tool just to assist getting the rubber over the glass here. And I'll just work my way around the glass. As you can see, it goes on reasonably easily.
Okay, while Lance is fitting the rubber on the glass, a key point for these things with mouldings is to make sure that you've cleaned all the dirt from the channel in the moulding and making sure the edges are dead straight. Any kinks have to be straightened. The reason we mention having clean mouldings and the edges are dead straight, because if they're not, it'll affect how the rubber locates into the stainless moulding. We've cut a piece of the old rubber out to fit into this clean part to show you how important it is. So if there's any dent in the moulding, it'll affect how the rubber sits and it'll affect how the windscreen gets put into the car.
Okay, that's the rubber on the glass. We'll now flip this screen over so that we can fit the mouldings. However, before attempting to fit the mouldings, I would normally just use some soapy water down in this channel, which is where all the mouldings sit. It helps them slide in easier than they would do if it was dry. Doesn't need too much, just a bit of lubrication for that stainless moulding to sit in.
Okay, once you've got the mouldings to seat into the rubber, double check it all over to make sure it's in place. Then it's time to flip the glass over and install the installation rope, which you always start at the base of the glass and leave a bit over in the middle, so you have a starting point for when you put it into the car. So what we're doing here is to locate the center of the glass in the middle of the body shell with the lip of the rubber over that edge. So when you get the thing fairly close to it, which is about there, how you going, Lance?
Yeah, that's good for me.
Lance is now going to go inside to start pulling the rope in. At the moment, it's sitting quite well across the bottom. So it's basically applying pressure on the corners for when he's got the rope coming back out of the rubber.
Need to push the screen across to the right a little bit. That's better.
Better? Yep.
And down. Round to the right a little bit more.
It's all good?
Yeah.
Cool.
Needs to push down on the top though. That's better.
Push down.
Yep.
His hook tool actually allows us to lift the bottom of the rubber back over the edge if you missed it.
I'll just come up to that corner.
Yep.
Push in a bit more.
Okay. Now we'll go back the other way. Leigh?
Yeah, that just dropped in behind the moulding.
Yep. Beautiful. Push down on the top. Yeah. Come back around the other side now.
So if you have a laminated glass, you do have to be careful about the amount of pressure you put on it. This is a zone toughened, so it's a factory original. How's it going, Lance?
Yeah, beautiful. Just about finished the rope. Okay.
Well, that went in nicely. It's amazing, once you check the mouldings to make sure they're straight and dent free, they go in so much easier. Another quality product brought to you by Rare Spares.
On behalf of Rare Spares, I hope we will be of value to you and your car building passion.
Shit Talk, brought to you by Rare Spares.